Donald Trump keeps telling Americans that he's just trying to keep us safe. But if you look closer, what's happening right now in Washington, D.C. and across the country, it looks less like safety and more like preparation. Preparation for revolt, preparation for a crackdown, preparation to keep himself in the White House, no matter what. The military's of home turf. First, let's talk about Washington, D.C. Trump didn't just increase security. He federalized the whole D.C. police force. That's never happened before in this way. Never. He brought in 800 National Guard troops, and it wasn't just the Guard from D.C. or Maryland. States like Ohio, West Virginia, and Louisiana shipped in their troops too. What the hell? And it's not just D.C. and Los Angeles this summer. Trump deployed more than 4,000 troops, including Marines, on American streets. Hello? Think about what that means. The president is normalizing the idea that military crackdowns on domestic protests are just another day in the office, purging watchdogs and centralizing power. Second, Trump has been gutting oversight. 17 inspectors general gone. Gone. These are the watchdogs that keep federal agencies honest. On top of that, loyalty tests are quietly being applied to new hires. That is not about competence. That's about control. If you're building a government where everybody's loyal to one man, not the Constitution, you are not building a democracy. You're building a fortress, weaponizing federal agencies. Third, Trump is using federal agencies as political weapons. The Department of Justice is investigating platforms like Act Blue, leaning on states for voter rolls, and pushing gerrymandered maps through public legislatures. Attorney General Pam Bondi is targeting sanctuary cities with immigration crackdowns and funding threats. This is the same playbook that authoritarians use all over the world. Bend the law until it serves only you and your party, and then point fingers at your enemies to keep your base angry and distracted. Yeah, that sounds about right. Threats and emergencies. Fourth, Trump has discovered a new favorite toy, emergency powers, declaring crime emergencies in D.C., threatening to use the Insurrection Act nationwide, promising to crush protests in every state. These aren't throwaway lines at rallies. They're public tests of how far he can go. Every single time he makes one of these threats and nobody stops him, he learns just how much power he really has. Project 2025, the blueprint. And hovering over all of this is Project 2025. Sold as a boring administrative plan, it's actually a detailed blueprint for consolidating executive power and dismantling the guardrails of democracy. Experts are calling it authoritarianism in plain sight. Pair that with military deployments, purges, and threats, and suddenly the picture sharpens. This isn't random chaos. This is preparation, call to awareness. So here's the bottom line. Trump isn't just building a safe zone around himself. He is testing every level of power: police, military, justice, emergencies, even the machinery of elections. Whether you support Trump or not, ask yourself this. Do you want any president, Democrat or Republican, to hold this much unchecked power? Because once the precedent is set, the next one will use it too. This isn't about left or right. It's not. This is about the power versus the people. And if we don't open our eyes now, like right now, the crackdown won't just be Trump's. It'll be the new normal. Some of us see through what he's doing, and all we can do is hope that somebody listens. You have to ask yourself, why is he doing this? Who is making money off of this? How does he benefit from this? You have to ask yourself questions. Critical thinking is so important right now. And you have to have an open mind, or we're just going to lose our minds. You have to be open to what's coming. Sticking your fingers in your ear, la 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 la, because you don't want to face the truth is just going to make it hurt more later. Pay attention, stay vigilant, and always, always read between the lines. Trump may think that Americans are stupid, but we're not all stupid. We're not. And I'm not, it's not a red and blue thing. It's just, at my age, I can see bullshit a mile away. And it took a long time to learn that skill. And unfortunately, the biggest amount of voters are not that skilled in seeing bullshit the way that somebody my age would. All I can do is just hope that you guys listen to us, or listen to anybody. You have to really step back to look at this stuff. You know, detach yourself from your feelings and your emotions and just look at this logically, and you'll see it. You'll see it. You have to, like I said, get rid of your fear, get rid of your hang-ups, get rid of all that stuff, and just step back and look at this and look at how he's preparing. And you'll realize that this is serious. This isn't just another good old boy, getting shit done. This is not that. He's coming after all of us just so that he can stay in power. Because the second that he loses being president, he goes to jail. Because remember, he still has those 4 court cases against him. Plus, all the ones that I'm sure are going to pile up while he's in office now. Because half of the stuff that he's doing right now, he can't do it. But he just pushes through it. And by the time somebody tells him he can't do it, it's already been done. Shit, guys, hang in there. Yeah, there's more coming. A lot more coming. We have to stick together and fight him. I know a lot of MAGA people are falling off. They're all peeling off of following him. And no, I don't ever expect him to go Democratic. But Trump needs to lose as much support as he can, as fast as he can. Trump needs to lose all his support so that his plans just fall flat. This is America, and nobody is going to take it from us. Hang in there. More to come.